Hey beauties, look what I got in my makeup loving hands. This is the Rhode Summer 2026 collection. That's right, I have the Highlight Milk, 3 of the Rhode Pocket Bronzers, 2 of the lippies, and 1 lip liner. So much Rhode goodness to get to today. You're going to see swatches, demo, comparisons, all that fun stuff. Here are a couple of bad Rhode jokes. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself, but I'm just having too much fun. And I'm going to show you how I created this look using almost all Rhode products. We have a lot of fun stuff to get to today. So if you want to hear about one of the hottest releases for summer 2026 and find out the details about when this will be restocked, then please stick around. And without further ado, let's get this party started, or on the road, shall I say. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to bear with me for this video. All jokes aside, let's get this party started. All right, beauty. So we're here for our road trip of sorts. See what I did there? I still can't do the wing thing, but it's okay. I have Rhode Summer 2026 here. I have the Highlight Milk in the lightest shade. I was finally able to order shades 2 and 3 in this milk, the Pearly Champagne, which is number 2, and the Warm Bronze, which is number 3, but it hasn't gotten to me yet. I had to do my order in a few different ways, so I don't have everything yet, but I wanted to show you guys what I have so far, including the bronzers, some of the lip tints, the bag that I was able to score. Yeah, got the bag. I wanted to show you all of this because Rhode Summer 2026 is coming to Sephora on June 26, 2026. And I thought this would be helpful in case you were thinking about what to pick up, if anything. I have the 3 lightest bronzers. One's going to be perfect for warm tones. One's going to be great for neutral. And the other is great for cool tones. I'm going to show you everything today with the Highlight Milk, with the lip tints, with the bag. I was not able to get the brush. I'm devastated. I'm going to try to get it if it comes to Sephora. But when the launch day happened, everyone and their grandmother was apparently on the website trying to get this collection. So I had to wait like a half an hour or an hour just to buy things. It was kind of like standing in line to get tickets, on the computer, standing in line. Back in the day when I was, in my teens, we would have to wait on Ticketmaster to get tickets. But now we just go to StubHub because there's no point in waiting on Ticketmaster. But I digress. I'm over the pain of it. It's fine. But let me show you what I have today. Let's go with the bronzers, the Highlight Milk. We're going to have a lot of fun together. We're going to take the road less traveled. Again, still can't do the wing thing. Okay, let's start with the Highlight Milk. I'm going to put it all over my makeup-loving face, slather it on there. I have some skincare from a couple of hours ago. And then I'm going to mix it with my foundation. Then I'm going to show you the bronzers. One side. Take both off. Show you the final bronzer. Keep one on. And then we'll move on to, let's see. I have some of the Pocket blushes to swatch for you and show you what I have. And then we can decide together which ones I'm going to use. And then we have lip tints. Picked up one of the lip liners. We have a lot of fun, sir. Okay, we do. Let's hit the road. Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay. So this is Highlight number 1. It's a beautiful pink shimmer. This is the shade Pearly Pink. This is made with their original glazing milk formula. So if you're familiar with that, I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. I love this stuff. It's just so hydrating. But you see how there's just a little bit of sheen to it. I'll put it on my arm too, so you can see the difference. I didn't even put that much on there, but this is perfect for us fair to light tone girlies that we don't want a lot of color, just a nice sheen. Oh, it's beautiful. Now I have noticed when I put this on my hand, if a lot cakes up on there, it does build up pink, but you wouldn't be putting that much on your face. So let's try this like a primer. Again, you're not going to see, shimmer particles or glitter particles. You're just going to see this beautiful pearlescence, hydration in the skin. It's absolutely gorgeous. Technically, this is a hybrid multi-purpose liquid luminizer. It's supposed to provide an all-day radiant finish. You can use this under your foundation like we're doing now. You could mix it with your foundation or lotion. We're going to mix it with our foundation, and then you could put it on top as well. Preps the skin for your makeup application. And you can also apply this to your décolleté, your arms, your legs, everywhere. Put it everywhere. You look beautiful. Feel like a glazed donut. That's the look we're going for, right? So just see, it provides a beautiful pearlescence. Let me get up close and personal so you can see. So nothing crazy, just provides this beautiful radiance. All right, so now that we've seen this on our makeup-loving face, let's go in with our foundation. So I chose a foundation that has a matte finish. This is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation that came out last fall. And we're going to mix this with the liquid. Shake it up again. Now I'm noticing I have a little bit of leftover eyeliner that I wasn't able to get off with the makeup wipe, so excuse me for that. Okay, so now we're just gonna mix this somehow. We're gonna mix. We're going to mix. Would have been nice if I picked out my brush beforehand. All right, let's take the BK Beauty 109, just mixing that in. Now you see how that's already providing a beautiful finish to the skin, the foundation, I should say. So it's taking a traditionally matte foundation and just giving it a little bit of radiance. Now, would I recommend using the glazing milk as both a primer and mixing in with your foundation? Not necessarily, but I'm doing this just for demonstrative purposes. And we're going to fix that eyebrow. But you see how beautiful that is? So if you have one of your favorite matte foundations, you don't feel like going out and buying something glowy for the summer, you just want something that could transform your more matte finish foundations or, natural finish foundations into a more glowy base, this is the perfect product for that. And what I love about the Highlight Milk and specifically is that you can customize it. So you want to have a little bit more of a bronzy look. Like with this foundation, it's a little bit on the lighter side on me, especially for the summer. So when I get the deeper shades, this will be perfect to pair with this foundation because I can bronze myself up a little bit. But we have a lot of bronzers to get to today, so we're going to be fine. Do you see that beautiful finish? I know some of my lovely viewers are waiting for their shipments at the time of me filming this, so I hope you get yours soon. Rhode is promising to send everything out that was ordered. I think it's just a matter of when, not if, you're going to receive your package, but fingers crossed, everything will go fine. Hopefully your package is just up the road. Oh, goodness. I correct myself up. Not really. Not with these jokes. Other jokes sometimes, but this is pretty bad. See? So that's the finish of the foundation. You can see that it took this natural finish matte foundation and bumped it up some, gave it a little bit of a radiance, but not too much. It's not too much. You could also do this with a skin tint if you're not looking for a foundation during the summer. You want to use this on a skin tint. This would work perfectly too. It's really just universally friendly. We are looking glazed, like a glazed donut. We're going to bronze ourselves up here, and I have 3 bronzers to do that. 3 of the Pocket Bronzers. Did I need 3? No. Did I convince myself that I needed 3? Oh, yes. I view it as a science experiment for you lovely beauty lovers like myself. And I'm just taking a dry brush and kind of just patting that in there. It's beautiful. I love this. I can't wait to get the other shades. I highly recommend the Highlight Milk. If you like a glowy base, if you like something to mix in with your foundation for the summer, sheer it out a little bit or just give it that glowy, beautiful base. Highly recommend this. I can't talk about the other colors yet, but I have a feeling they're going to be good too. The only shade I didn't buy from that one is the deepest, just because I think it'll be too deep for my skin tone. And these are relatively, I won't say cheap, but they're relatively, reasonably priced. They're $28. And please make sure you're subscribed. I will post as soon as they're available at Sephora. Keep you posted. I know on release day, a lot of us were talking about, did you get it? What'd you get? What'd you get? So it's kind of the female bonding experience. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So we're all foundationed up and highlighted and glazed up. Like I said, a donut, a nice sprinkled donut. And now we're going to go to bronzers. Okay. So I forgot my makeup wipes. I'll be right back. Okay. So this glazed donut is going to get bronzed up. I'm going to wait to do concealer because I'm going to have to take things off and reapply to show you the different bronzers. Alrighty. So these are the Rhode Pocket Bronzers. Much waited for, longed for, dreamed about Rhode Pocket Bronzers. Now, you may be thinking that I bought these bronzers just for the purposes of review, which I would like to tell you is true, but I don't even think these are all the blushes I have, but I'm already a big fan of the Pocket blushes. I usually have one in my purse floating around for touch-ups during the day. I love the lip tints. I have so many of them just around my house and in my pocketbook and stuff like that. So I'm already a big fan of Rhode. Even though I bought this to review for you guys, I probably would have bought most of the bronzers anyway that I bought. But let's look at them together. So there are 3 shades that I picked out. 2 of them are designated for fair to light. The other one is for light to medium. So these retail for $25. We have the first shade, Pebble. Now I have been playing around with the shade because I received it a few days ago. I've been loving it. So this is perfect if you have cool undertones because it has a slight rosy undertone to it. If you could see that, you'll see how it compares to the other 2 and it'll become much more obvious if you're not seeing it yet. So according to Rhode, this is perfect for cool undertones, fair to light skin, and it has that rosy cool undertone. It gives the balance of coolness to mimic a natural shadow and warmth without appearing orange or muddy on your skin if you're fair to light. Okay. The next one is Sip. This shade is for warm undertones. This is for fair to light also according to Rhode. I think it's more for light to medium. It's more of a golden warm shift to it. So now when you compare these, you see how much more of a rosy undertone Pebble has compared to Sip. Then we have Sunbed. No, that's Pebble. Sunbed, where are you? Sunbed? Ah, Sunbed. Now to me, Sunbed and Sip look awfully similar to each other. So this is Sip and this is Sunbed. And when I swatch them, you're going to see how similar they look on the swatch. So Sunbed is going to be if you have more of a neutral undertone. So that's Pebble, Sip, and Sunbed. Do you see how similar those two are? And according to Rhode, this shade right here, Sunbed, is supposed to be for light to medium skin tone. So if you have more of a cool undertone, I would go with Pebble. If you have more of that warm undertone, go with Sip. And then if you have a more neutral undertone, I would go with Sunbed. Or if you're a Rhode super fan like I am, you can buy all three. Or you could forget about what they recommend, forget about what I recommend, and just go with what you think will look best on you and what you think is the prettiest. While I think it's important to discuss undertones, I also think it's important to buy whatever you want and not be constrained by rules. I'm going to show you these two side by side and then finish with this shade because I think these are the two most similar, so it might be helpful for you to see them side by side on this makeup loving face of mine. I am neutral leaning cool, so I can kind of go between both depending on the company, depending on the product. I have some neutral foundations. I have some cool tone like Dior. I'm in the cool rosy shade. But others like the Mario, I'm a neutral. So I kind of go between both depending on the company. But let me show you those two side by side so you can get a good estimation as to what might be best for you. Okay. So let's go with Sip on this side. Now I'm going to put it on directly. Sometimes I would just go in and prime my brush with it and not do this, but I want you to see how they compare on my skin side by side. So this is Sip, more of that warm undertone. And that's Sunbed, more of the neutral. And yes, I do have blue eyeliner on. I couldn't get it off from before earlier in the day. Also, a lot of my brushes are dirty and I almost just dropped one. So we're going to work with what we have. Now, these bronzers are really creamy. They're buildable. I love the one I've been trying, the Pebble shade. See how beautiful it is? It just melts into the skin. I do recommend pairing with a powder, obviously, for more longevity. I'll put a little bit more on. But I think it's beautiful. I really do. I'll definitely be using this all summer long and beyond because it's so beautiful. Okay, so that is Sip on my neutral leaning cool skin. Then on the other side, I'm going to go in with Sunbed. I'm going to build it up a little bit more and even it out. So I'm going to build up Sunbed a little bit more here. I am overdoing it so you can see the difference in the shades. The Sunbed is definitely deepest of the shades that I have. So not like a tremendous difference. Okay, so that's Sip and that is Sunbed. Now if I just take a little on the brush and just dab it into my skin, hoping you could see the difference here. Now let's bring it down to the cheek. So again, this is the deepest. This is for the neutral. This is for us neutral curlies out there. That's pretty. All right, and then the other side, I'm going to take the brush, prime it, and go in with Sip. So definitely more warm leaning on this side. See how beautifully this blends into the skin? I kind of feel like the Sunbed is a little bit too deep on me, like just the slightest. But I also have a little bit of a lighter foundation on, so I feel like if I combine maybe one of the deeper highlight milks with this shade, I would be totally fine. For some strange reason, I'm really liking the warm one, but I like all of them just because of the formula. Look. Let's drag this down a little bit more, bring it down the neck. I just think it's so beautiful, the formula. And I think the best way probably to apply these is to prime your brush, but you could also just go right on the face. That's fine too. It's a little bit deep on me, just a tad. But it's so hard to tell sometimes with swatches what's going to work and what's not going to work. Okay, just getting up close and personal so you can see the difference here. So here we have Sip, which is the warm tone. And then on this side, we have Sunbed. Which shade do you like better on me? I don't know, now I'm leaning towards Sunbed. I don't know. They're both beautiful. But I would go with their recommendations. I think if you have a warm tone, I would go with Sip. I think if you have a warm tone, you're not going to be crazy about Sunbed. And if you have a cool tone, I would definitely go with Pebble. I don't think you're going to like either one of these, but I'm going to show you Pebble right now. I'm going to take these off. But what do you think? Which one do you like better? I think I could pull off all three. Also, depending on how I pair it with, like I said, the other Highlight Milk, a little bit of a deeper shade or a deeper foundation. But I like all of them. I'm going to wear all of them. So which one do you like the best? And which one would you lean towards getting? Sip or Sunbed? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, so we're going to wash these babies off. We're going to reapply everything. And then we're going to move on to Pebble. I had them in the right hands. That's good. So let me take these off and I'll be right back. Okay, beauty. So I have removed said bronzer, said foundation, reapplied everything, and we are back on the road. Okay, it's going to be the last road joke for a while. I promise. I'll try. Trying to think of some others. It'll come. For your sake, I hope it doesn't. Okay, moving on. So let's close up the Highlight Milk. I did go back and mix that with the foundation. I did everything the same, added some concealer. And now we're going to try the Pebble bronzer. Let me actually just hold these up for you side by side so you can see also how they compare in their little pockets. This is Pebble, this is Sip, this is Sunbed. So, cool undertone, warm, neutral. Okay. Show's over. And now we're going to apply this. All right, so I'm going to prime my brush. I'm going to use the same brush, but a clean one. Like I said, someone has to wash her makeup brushes because someone uses a lot of them to do YouTube. Okay. I really thought this was going to be too red on me, but I happen to love it. I wasn't even going to buy this one, but I thought it would be best for you guys to see the comparison. But in all honesty, I just love it. I really do. It's probably my favorite out of the three. But yet again, the other two, this was a first impression for, so I have to continue playing around with them and get back to you. But I love the formula and I love the cool undertone that Pebble has. Perfection. So just working this into the hairline. Do you like Rhode? Have you ever tried it? I really love it. Like I said, I have a lot of their products and I just think they're so easy to use for any makeup skill level, any age. I don't think it's an older person. I think it's universally easy to use, flattering on the skin. Let's try to bronze up the nose a little bit. Now, I did see Allie going. She was able to get the brush and I think she really loved it. So now I really want the brush. I wanted it initially, but I couldn't get it. But now I really want it after seeing her rave about it. So I would like to get that. Okay. And under the lip, a la Nikki LaRose, who, by the way, made the hair clips that I'm wearing. Do you like them? I also have her brush holder, which I really love. I'll put the information down below. Okay. I think I just want to add a little bit more because why not? I was able to put an order in, like I said, for the other two Highlight Milks. Is that the right word? The other two shades of the Highlight Milk. And I did buy Sleepy Girl as a blush because I don't have that shade. And I would like to one day own all of the shades. See what I'm talking about? If you have fair to light skin and you have neutral or cool leaning undertone, this is your girl. Pebble is your girl. I just love the formula. I highly recommend. I do recommend, obviously, pairing with powder, like I said earlier, for longevity, but I think it's beautiful. And also, you could put this in your purse, touch up. I mean, price is right. It's $25. I don't think you can go wrong with these. Is it luxury packaging? No. But it's convenient. It's portable. If you're traveling, you just want something dewy and glowy. It's just beautiful. And it's fun. I just feel it's fun. I love it. Okay. So now let's move on to blush. And I'm going to clean this off because that doesn't look nice. We are professionals here on the Courtney Luxe channel. I like to say, even though I'm not a professional, half the time I'm dropping a makeup brush or poking myself in the eye with one. So I take my professionalism somewhat seriously. I like to be a professional, of course, but as far as my suave nature of it, no. So let me show you the blushes that I have in front of me. I had to pull one out of my purse, like I said, because I usually have one in my purse. And now I have one of the bronzers in my purse. Okay, so this is Toasted Teddy. This is Sun Soak. I don't know if this is still available. It was a limited edition that I believe came out last year. It may not be available still. Do I have the other limited edition from last year? There were two of them. Here we go. This is Tan Line. So that's tan line right there. That's beautiful. Then we have Spicy Marg, beautiful coral shade. Really fun for summer. And then that's one of my most used. You could see by the condition of it. It's one of my most used. So again, Toasted Teddy, Sun Soak, Tan Line, Spicy Marg, and Sprinkle. Which one do we want to go with? I hate to use one that you can't buy now. Spicy Marg, maybe? Or Toasted Teddy? If we were doing a live, you could tell me which one you wanted me to use. Which reminds me. So I am considering doing a live on my channel. A lot of my lovely viewers and subscribers have requested one. So let me know if you'd be interested in joining me for a live. I don't know if it would be a regular thing. I think I would just start out and see how it goes, see how I do with it, because I'm a little bit nervous to do one, to be honest with you. That's why I've hesitated on doing it, just because it's a little bit different than filming, ahead of time. But I think it would be a great way to connect with you guys, and I think it would be a lot of fun. So please let me know. I'm going to go with Spicy Marg. I'm going to go with a Rephr Shoto number 5. And a lot of times I just end up rubbing these in with my hands, because I just think the warmth of your hand really helps the product blend out. But for today's purposes, I'll try to use the brush a little bit too much. Okay, that's better. Again, what's throwing me off is I have blue eyeliner on that I couldn't get off. So it is throwing me off just a little bit. Let me try this brush. Actually, this is a Morphe brush. Let's see if that goes on a little bit easier. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. I just love the flush that these provide to the skin. Are they the most long-lasting? No. But they're beautiful. I love if I'm going out to dinner with a friend or just something really casual. I wear these a lot. I love them. And I like to bring the blush up here a little bit just to tie it all together. Put a little on the nose. See? Just beautiful, sun-kissed, easy breezy CoverGirl without it being CoverGirl. Do they have that slogan anymore? Easy breezy CoverGirl? I love it. Okay. So that's the blush. Now I'm going to take the bronzer and just put it on my eye and see how we do with that. For that one, I'm going to take a different bronzer. I think I'm going to go in with Sunbed. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Now, mind you, this is cream. I'm not saying that this eye look would last you all day, but it does look awfully pretty. Just easy, breezy, Rhode, not CoverGirl. Love it. Now I'm just setting this with a little bit of powder so it doesn't crease. Okay. Now let's move on to lips. So I bought 2 lip tints. There are 3 available. And these cost $20. There are 3 shades. Colada, which is sold out. And that's a pearly peach tan color. Macadamia butter, which I have, which is a caramel brown. And honey mango, which is a pearly rosy bronze. Now these are scented and slightly flavored. I love them. I love the lip tints. I never had any of the issues that some people have had. And some people have had issues with grittiness. They've fixed the formula. So you should not have any of those issues. Even if you've had those issues in the past, you should be good to go. Okay, so I did also buy one of the liners. Now, Rhode's liners are not going to last you very long. It's more of a lip contour, kind of fades. But Merit lip liners are kind of similar in that way. I believe they removed the rubber tip at the end of the liner. It used to have that rubber tip. Now that has been removed. And this is the shade Jump. So these I like to just put on and then buff out my finger. I never really used the rubber thing on the end of those. You could, but I never really found them useful. I do like these because they're kind of forgiving. So if you're not the best at lip liner, I'm not the best. Also, I'm still talking while I'm doing it. So that doesn't help. Stop it, Courtney. You're a professional. I'm supposed to talk and do lip liner. Okay. I like that color. So now I almost put it back with the thing all the way up. Okay. But I'll show you the 2 shades that I have. Now I have been testing out the honey mango shade. I really love it. It's a saltiness to it, a fruity, salty mango flavor. It's really fun. Be nice if I took all the makeup off my hand first before I swatch it. You know what? I'll swatch on my other hand. That's why God gave me 2 hands. Okay. So this is honey mango. That's the deeper one out of the 2 that I got. I haven't tried macadamia butter, and that's macadamia butter. All right, so let us start with macadamia butter, and then we'll do the other one. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like that combination with the lip liner. I find these so hydrating. I love them. I wear them a lot. And I love when they're scented. Love it. Oh, I like it. Let me get up close and personal so you can see. So this is macadamia butter with the jump liner. Oh, I love it. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to wipe that off. Has a little bit of a sweet, nutty flavor. All right. And now let's move on to honey mango, which I already know I love. So if you like more of a fruity, salty one, I would go with this one. Or you're looking for a deeper shade, but I like the macadamia butter too. All right, let me get up close and personal so you can see. It's good too. See? I love this whole look. I do. All right, so let me go off camera, put on mascara, a little bit of eyeliner that's not blue, and I will be right back for my final thoughts. All right, beauty. So I am back. I added a little bit of Review Beauty mascara. I put a little bit more of the Sip bronzer on my eyes. And what else did I do? Oh, Mature Beauty eyeliner. So I will link all that down below. But what do we think of the final look? Let me get up close and personal one last time before I give you my steamed opinion. I love this whole collection. I'm just going to say it. I love it. I'm excited about it. I think it makes me ready for summer and warmer weather and the tan that I'm not going to be able to get naturally because I never can. I just burn and then it just fades away after a few days. But it inspires me, thinking that maybe I can finally achieve that golden goddess look that I'm looking for through cosmetics because I can't get it naturally. Since the day I was born, never had it, never will, naturally. But this is giving me hope. In all honesty, I think this is a beautiful collection. I think the bronzers are excellent. I have to say, I was a little bit nervous about the Pebble shade, but it turned out to be my favorite so far. I just love that little rosy undertone to that bronzer, but I think that Sip and Sunbed are equally beautiful, depending on what's better for your skin tone and what your preferences are for your bronzer. If you're worried about going too orange, I would either go with the Pebble or the Sunbed, or obviously they have deeper shades. If you have a deeper skin tone than me, please go on the Rhode website and see what is best for you. I will link the website and all the information down below so you can check that out. But if you're fair to light, I think the 3 shades that I showed you today give you a good estimation as to what options are available for you. And I think you can't go wrong with either one. I really don't. I think they're all beautiful. The lip tints are great. I love the Rhode Peptide Lip Tints. I love that they're flavored and scented. I really love the honey mango one. But the macadamia butter is good too. If you're a gourmand girly like myself, you're going to love it. And I love the lip liner. I know it's not going to last a long time, but thought the shade was perfect with the lip tints. And let's see what else. Oh, beautiful. Highlight Milk, excellent. I cannot wait to get the other 2 shades and I will show that to you. Please make sure that you follow me on my other social. I'll put a QR code. You can scan that and that will bring you over there to follow me as well. But please also make sure that you're subscribed here because I will provide you updates and other, whether it be shorts or pictures or in another video, I will show you the other shades in case you're interested. Please also make sure that you're subscribed and follow me on my other social because I do give you updates about when things become available, when limited edition releases come out, when things come restock, sales, things like that, discount codes that I have. I provide you with all that information. So we would love to have you join this growing community of beauty lovers and friends. I really consider you guys friends. You are the most amazing, supportive, best community, and I could not be more grateful for you. I will link everything down below in case you're interested in trying anything out. I will link the Rhode website as well as Sephora. But again, Sephora, remember, June 26th, that's game day. If you're interested in any of these products and they're available, I would not wait too long. I'm sure everything will be restocked eventually, but if you don't want to wait, jump on it because it will be gone. So thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys. I wish you the best day, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you stopped by on my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And I made it through the video without another road joke. Yeah. Good for you. Good for me. Good for both of us. Bye, guys.